Curious George night shoes.
What is it?
Night shoes.
Ah, that's his slippers.
Yeah, for inside.
All right, here we go. Curious George learns to count from 1 to 50. Can you count to 1 to 50? I think so.
Yeah. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I can count even more than
Okay, keep
50.
going. Ready? 21.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 20, 50, 51, 51,
Okay.
52, 53, 54. I can count
I know.
a lot.
That's amazing.
I cannot count to 100.
I think
That's too much.
Really? I think it. Okay, well, let's see what happens with Curious George.
Okay.
This is George. George was a good little monkey and always very.
Curious.
This morning, George was curious
Yes.
about
Numbers.
numbers. His friend, the man with the yellow hat, had been teaching him to count. Now, already, George could count to 5 on one hand and 10 on his 2 feet. Doinga. And Doinga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at these 2 little feet. These are Caden's feet. Boinga, 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 boo. Boinga, 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 boo. Caden is 5.5 years old, and look at the size of his feet. These are big feet.
Wait, let me. That's my feet.
That's her feet. Okay, so good job, George, said his friend. You can count but you can count more than your fingers and toes. We're going into town today. I'll bet you can find lots of things to count along the way. The number 50 sounded like a lot to George. He was curious. Could he find 50 things to count? First, George counted his bed.
1,
Then he counted
2, his pillows.
2 blankets. He tossed his pillows and counted.
1, 2, 3,
He counted,
his toys.
yeah,
1, 2,
4 legs on his bed. And how many pull toys?
5.
5 pull toys. What else could George count? Why,
6 toys.
there were lots of things in the toy box. There were how many boats?
6,
Toy boats. And how many cars?
7,
Good. And how many trucks?
8,
And how many stuffed animals?
9,
And how many balls?
10.
10. How many balls do you think we have at home? A lot. George followed one bouncing ball into his friend's room. The man with a yellow hat was getting dressed. George wanted to dress up too. He found how many hats to choose from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11. So cute. Look at those cute hats. Which one is your favorite hat? Which one would you wear if you were the man with the yellow hat? Mommy will pick that one.
I will pick this one.
Okay, you see? All right. Got the sombrero. Caden's got the cool hat.
I'll wear actually a sport hat.
Oh, a sport hat. Yeah. Okay. He had how many ties?
50.
1, 2 is what?
No, 11, 12,
Good. 12 ties. How many socks?
13 socks,
And and what?
14 shoes.
Ooh, look at all these cool shoes. In the bathroom, George's friend had just finished brushing his teeth. I'm going to make breakfast, George, he said. But George was still busy counting. He counted how many blue tiles?
15.
Good boy. Okay, see, Caden, it's number 15 here.
15.
And then how many rubber ducks?
17.
No, what number is this? 1, 16 rubber ducks. And 17 shower rings. Oh boy, it was fun to count upside down. Then George drew a surprise for his friend. What number is that? No? What number is this?
8, 1.
1, 8 is 18.
Oh, just let me read. 8.
Look, George drew 18 little pictures.
Wait.
Wait.
10.
10. Okay. 10.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
18 toothpaste pictures. Oh boy. In the kitchen, George found more things to count. How many?
19,
19 plates.
20 bowls. 21 cups. 22
Straws.
straws.
23
23
napkins.
napkins.
How many?
24 5.
24.
24.
What is this?
24 spoons.
Good.
24 grapes. Blueberries.
And don't forget to count our pancakes, the man said. George counted while his man flipped. How many pancakes were there?
26.
26 pancakes. When George was full, he was ready to count outside. Man, can you eat 26 pancakes? Can you even flip 26 pancakes? Doinga, 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 doinga. Ooh, outside, George laid on his back and looked up in the sky. And he counted. How many beautiful clouds floating by? Can you tell me?
27.
27. And he saw some delicious red apples, and he counted how many apples on a tree?
28.
28. Ding dong. Oh, there was lots to do outside. George played with
29 bugs.
bugs and gathered.
Blech.
Blech. And gathered how many?
30
Acorns.
corn.
Ooh, and he found
31 snails.
And he arranged how many sticks to create a design. How many sticks? Here's the number.
33.
30.
32.
And he smelled beautiful daisies of 33.
3.
Wow. Now, in his front yard, George counted 34 noisy birds. And how many leaves blowing in the air?
You gotta tell the story, not me.
Oh, but I thought you were really good at counting.
You can just.
Can you tell me what number this is?
35.
Leaves blowing in the air. There was something else in the air. A gust of wind had scattered 36 letters with 36 colorful stamps. George counted as he helped pick them up. It's time to go into town, George, his friend said. Do you remember how to walk there? Why don't you lead the way? Are you digging for gold?
Yep.
Yep.
Heap, heap.
Okay, George, curious as ever, took the long way from his house to town. As he walked, he counted 37 houses, 38 chimneys, and 39 trees. Can you follow George's path through his neighborhood?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Here's George and look. Here's George and the yellow guy in the hat. See?
Okay. All right.
And Mama, look.
Okay, look.
Here.
There he is.
And look, he's there.
Yeah,
From there, look, he's there. And then he's
there he is. Okay.
and then he goes to school.
Ooh, let's see what happens there.
Okay.
Okay, let me skip the page there. Whoa! In town, George and his friends saw workers fixing up a building. There was a very tall ladder. George could not resist. He scampered up 40 rungs past 40 rungs, past 41 windows. What a view! From the top of the ladder, George counted 42 people, and one of them was his friend, Betsy.
What's Betsy?
Where do you think Betsy is?
Here.
Yeah.
With there, Betsy.
There, she's waving. Wow, he could tell all the way from down there, yeah? Hi,
bird.
George, Betsy said when he climbed down to see her. Your friend told me you were learning to count. Then George walked Betsy to her school. Why don't you come inside, she asked him. There are many things to count in here. Ding dong. Betsy was right. There was plenty of things to count in her classroom. When George's friend talked to the teacher, ... ding dong. Betsy's classmates were... Oops. George counted 43 sparkly beads, 44 jars of paste, 45 crayons, and 46 colorful feathers were laid out. George was curious. What were they for? What do you think they're for?
Decoration.
Betsy's classmates were making hats and decorations for a special celebration. George wanted to make decorations too. In fact, he turned himself into a decoration. Look at him.
Look.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay, good. What happened to
How
George?
funny was that?
Yeah. Now, George's friends cleaned off 47 colorful strips of paper that were all glued to him. Ding dong. George is counting all the way to 50, Betsy said. Susan said, we can help. How about counting paper clips? She and her sister Sarah helped George find 48. A moment later, the bell rang and everyone was on the move. George counted... Kaden, tell me, what is that number? What is that number?
49.
Yes!
49.
49 what? What are those things? 49 wheels.
Yeah.
Then it was time for him to go home too. Ding dong. George ran and ran. He ran. Kaden, how many steps? Look.
50.
He ran 50 steps all the way back to the man with the yellow hat. His friend was so happy to see him. You did it, George, his friend said proudly. You used your own 2 feet to count all the way up to, what number?
50.
50. What is George giving the man with the yellow hat?
A flower.
Yeah. Is that something you do for Mommy sometimes?
Yeah. Sometimes I take flowers from the bushes, which is not really nice, and I give it to my mama.
But that's really nice.
And then she puts it on the ear.
Yeah. How does it make you feel when I put it on the ear?
Nice.
The end. How did you like our story time this morning?
It was great.
It was great. Okay.
Bye.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Press it.
Bye.
Bye. The red box.
See you later.
We love you. I love you. Can you give Mom a kiss?
We love you. Bye and have a good day. Next time we'll read another story for you. Bye. See you later. You'll watch our apps with the books with George. Curious George. Okay? Type it.